I've been asked what a normal day in the life is with me, so it can vary quite a lot sometimes. But on the whole, if we're not over busy or competing or whatever, then I like to try and keep as much of a routine as possible for the horses. So the morning starts at 7 o'clock where they're fed, hayed. Everyone starts mucking out. My day starts probably sometime between 6 and 6:30 of Maxi and mummy time, of I have my cup of coffee as he has his milk, together with a bit of Thomas the Tank Engine or something exciting in the morning, before I then leave him to go out and start the day. Daddy has been brilliant at the homeschooling and doing the school run in the morning, but I've always been quite keen to get riding in the morning first thing and try and be done by lunchtime. I make the plan for the day. We have a diary in the yard, which I've just been through the yard to try and show you the diaries and things. But again, I had my phone on vertical. So when I hand Thomas the videos of what I've done, he's probably going to say he can't use certain things because I've done it wrong again. So I was trying to show you a page in the diary that was an empty page that basically I then make the plan for. And we get going with the day. Just put the rubbish out in the bins. And now I'm going to have another go at walking into the yard to just meet the team mucking out this morning and starting their day's work. I did do this the first week that I started this vlog, and took everyone by surprise. No one knew I was coming, so the language actually wasn't good enough to keep to be able to show. And so just see the morning Deli.
Morning, Pete, all right?
Yes, all good. Morning, Chloe.
Morning.
So this one's going on the walker first thing. We have a few that go on early doors because they like it a little bit quieter. We've got quite a big walker that takes 8, and some can get quite excited and buck a lot, and so 2 or 3 of them just get on early doors. Morning, Mimi. Good girl. So yes, mucking out all starts. It's cold on a night at the minute, so the windows get shut. And they have their breakfast and hay. And the guys get started mucking out. What have we got in here? Morning, Sam, I am.
Morning.
All right? Good girl. Morning, Ames. Yes, all right? I still haven't warned anyone that I'm coming along with the camera. However, the language was successful this morning. So my job now is I make the list for the day and get cracking. So this is our diary, which is in the tack room. The heart of the yard is in this book. And as you can see now, plain empty page for me to plan the day. When we're very busy and leaving early and all the rest of it, then I would start this the day before. On normal days, then it's done first thing in the morning and everyone then knows the plan for the day. I start riding first thing. When we're really busy, I'd start riding before one has its breakfast. If we're just normal routine, in safe time since he's had his breakfast. Usually my first ride can sometimes be my dog exercise. So if a horse needs a quieter day or just a smaller hack or a lighter hack and is sensible enough for the lurchers to go running around, then that's usually the first ride of the day between myself and my sister, taking the dogs out for the exercise, get them done first thing. And then there's a list, and usually Ames will have the next one tacked up on the walker ready for me, or stood in the cross ties ready, and we'll walk her later if it's been ridden early. So there's a system there that works, and Ames is super at knowing how it does work. And so as long as I've had the list in my diary, which I'll just write down on, if I write school, it means dressage saddle. If I write work, it means jump saddle. And she knows the bridles unless I put something specifically down. So it's all quite simple. It runs well. There's a good routine. There's a good system. I've got a great team. Once we all know and understand it, it can work well and sufficiently to all get done, and everyone knows their parts to play. On this particular day that I've just tried to see what were happening, we had we'd been jumping at home the day before on quite a lot of them. So then this day was quite simple, that they get hacking or lunge, or have a day off, go on the walker or go for a hang graze, that sort of thing. So it's all quite self-explanatory, but I'd make the plan for the day and do it first thing in the morning. If we're super busy, we do it the night before so everyone knows the plan, if everyone's getting up early and starting away. But I like to be finished by after lunchtime. I like the horses to have the rest time, or have the staff to know that they can finish on time. The horses have got time to be brushed off in the afternoon or have management things done, rugs on, spa. I like them all to leave the stable at least twice a day, so they're not stuck in a stable. I think one of the things that rings in my head is a sound horse is a moving horse. So I don't like them leaving their stable just for half an hour work and being in their stable for 23 and a half hours. I like them to leave their stable a couple of times a day, spread out each side, whether it's walker, ridden, field, hang graze, anything of the above. And on this day, I actually had a visit from Equine Biogenie, which is something I'm going to do a separate thing and talk about, because I thought that was absolutely fascinating. And in these times of the health and well-being of horse and diseases everywhere in the world, this was a fantastic product that came and basically blasted the yard of all nasty germs for humans and horses. And I found that really fascinating, but I'm going to do a spiel on that. So that was featured into this day. And I had a sponsored Zoom call at 3 o'clock, which lasted sort of an hour. We then went on our fitness afterwards. So a relatively quieter day today, because we got a load jumping yesterday. So we've just done a bit of hacking today. Hi, Max, are you going to say hi?
No.
No? Okay. And so finished riding by 2, and now we start our fitness, group fitness. Now, so trainers on, I usually try and sort this all out for the moment I finished riding. I can then go and do whatever delightful things we've got to do today, like running up the gallops or something hideous. So we all get ridden. We worked out the plan. You waving? That's not nice. Horrible little rodent, hey? Yeah, that's better. No, go away. Right, do one. Are you going to put your trainers on and come running? No. No. What are you doing?
He's trying to sting a thing out of your face.
Delightful. Last day of homeschooling today, wasn't it? Happy days. So back to school on Monday. Excellent. And then after that, it's usually time to try and call an owner if someone needs calling to discuss anything that's happened of the day, or make any plans, or try and, spend time with Maxie, get him fed, try and clean, tidy the house of some sort. Just the general everyday stuff, which is why I'm quite keen always to get up and get riding, so I can get the riding done to try and relieve Thomas of Maxie. I can collect him from school, and other things can try and be done to just keep everything going. But I'm pretty keen, I have to say, by the time Maxie's gone to bed and we've eaten and I don't have anyone else to ring, I don't manage to stay up very late these days at all, and I'm quite happy to just watch a nice little bit of Vera or Midsomer Murders. I quite like them, but I only last for 10-15 minutes and then I'm fast asleep, and the whole day starts again of pretty much exactly the same thing, but slightly with a difference. And that is pretty much a day in the life of... And I dropped the phone.